Hello and welcome to the No Name Podcast, episode 81. I am your host this week, Manny. Wow. Wow.
Hey, often imitated, never duplicated is the life I
Uh,
live. And I'm honored, but
starting that
you
again.
be you. You you
Starting that
you
again.
be the best you
Starting
can
that
be.
again. Starting it again. Starting it again. In five,
Let's keep that in the
four,
blooper reel.
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the No Name Podcast. I am your I'm your host for this week, Ricky, along with my and welcome back, Manny.
So,
Sorry, I'm trying.
oh, how unprofessional.
And
Because we strive for professionality here.
since when? I mean, we should honestly, but
We really should, but
really
that's
should,
not us.
really should at everything. But anyways, this is the No Name Podcast. You can catch us every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on YouTube and audio podcast services such as Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. Many other ones also too, on everything like that. Manny, you didn't miss you last week. How you been?
Shitty.
I
Um,
have no idea what you just said right now.
I said shitty.
Okay, gonna have to bleep that out. Okay.
Yeah. You might have to bleep that one out. Yeah, call me in a couple days. Tell you tell if it's gotten better or worse. But as of right now, that's where I'm at.
So when you mean in a couple days, is that a couple days from the day we're recording this, or a couple days from this episode comes out, releases?
Maybe both. Depends how it goes. But yeah,
Okay. Thank you again for those if you haven't been watching. If you happen to be checking this out on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below, and everything like that, and click the bell so that way you know available on the channel. If you happen to be listening to this on Apple Podcasts or even Spotify, leave a 5-star rating here. Let us know how we do and everything. For that too. But anyways, let's just get on with it. Let's just get everything going. Let's get everything out the way because NFL playoffs have begun this past week.
nah, they're pretty over. I know what you're talking about.
Both the Raiders and the Steelers had games this past weekend. And everything. There's currently a Monday night game, which is the very first one, and everything that's happening, which is pretty cool to see. Um, I mean, let's just get it out the way. I mean, both of our teams lost. Manny's a little more embarrassing than usual. I mean, and everything, but I mean,
I mean, was it though?
Unless you're a Cowboys fan. But then again, um,
I mean, we were expected to lose.
I mean, Manny,
The
again,
Cowboys weren't.
man, we were Manny. There was hope. There was hope. There was there was a nice story
Uh,
going into this playoffs with your team and everything
There
like that.
was.
Ben's
There
last
was.
season and everything
That's
like that. The
it.
defense was playing looked like it was playing well, everything like that. It looks like an opportunity. You had a good start and everything like that, and then everything just wrapped the bed.
Yeah.
And now first things first. Before we get further in the game, I want to say something about let's get into the Cowboy Niner game about that one because there's a few things I need to say out there and all that stuff. One, um, there was 5 ways of watching this game, 6 technically, I think if you count Twitch. Um, let's see, CBS, Paramount Plus, Prime Video, Nickelodeon. Oh no, 5 ways. My bad, 5 ways, 5 ways. And watching someone stream on Twitch. There was 5 ways to watch this game. The Cowboys Niners game of all games. Did it end up interesting at the end? Yes, it did. And all that stuff. But god damn, there was a lot of there were so many ways to watch that. I will say though, Nickelodeon's presentation of the game, pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And it was a enjoyment seeing that. Good enjoyment. Good times. Second thing, I didn't know, and this is on my part, but then again, I don't watch football a lot as I used to, and all that stuff. I didn't know the ref has to touch the ball first before they hike it.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's kind of weird.
That I tell you that last couple sec. Oh, then the other thing, Manny. I don't. Did you watch the game? This game?
Absolutely not. I just watched the Steelers game.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Oh, damn, you can't help me out on this. Um, well, because the thing was, it was like in that final minute when they were trying to figure out what was going on. For some odd reason, the clock ran down from a minute to 40 seconds. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't remember. I can't remember the play of what occurred. Or I think it was like the first down placement and all that stuff.
Right.
And I think if I remember correctly, and they were figuring things out and everything like that. It turns out it was short of a first down. Ball turned over to the Cowboys. But the next thing I noticed, it went from a minute to 40 seconds.
Hmm.
When which was weird. Which I don't know what occurred there and everything like that. And
Maybe
but
they were in the wrong time zone and they realized it at the end.
no, it ended at the ball was dead on at a minute at least
That is weird.
and all that stuff. I don't and so it's like it was kind of weird and all. And then of course they moved the ball down, hitting out of bounds to stop the clock since they had no timeouts. And it gets to that last play of when they do when Prescott just runs it and everything.
Yeah.
And I think this is why I kind of don't like this whole thing when the clock runs while they're switching over because I think that this kind of proves it in a way a little. Um,
Yeah. You lose a lot of time.
the fact because of the fact of because it's also for the fact that like they though all at least for Dallas's players they were getting information and all that stuff. The fact that the ref had to run his butt all the way back up there just to touch the ball and everything, and then like literally within the last second was able to spike the ball down, but yet they call it the end of the game. I was just like, wait, what? Like they don't bother to check anything and or anything like that. Refs just called it after that and everything like that. And it was just like there's a lot of things that happened. There's a lot of things that went right and wrong this game last minute. And I think the kids that watched this game on Nickelodeon learned a valuable lesson today.
Don't watch
Did they?
football.
Exactly.
Watch rugby.
I don't. Okay. Anyway. Um,
Where real men play.
watch what sports you do care. It doesn't matter.
That don't have things such as concussion protocol. What is that?
Okay, we're not getting that far into the conversation. Nope, we're not. We're not doing it. Not doing it at all. Not doing it at all.
Stand up, take some smelling salts, get back in there.
What the hell? Um, no, we're not getting into this conversation. Not at all. Not at all. Not pushing it there. Not pushing it at all. Um, but yeah, it was it was a strange ending to that. But in the Niners went ahead, they play the Packers. What happens there?
You're gonna get obliterated.
Probably that. Um, so let me say this about. I guess we can start with. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was competitive through most of it. Yes, there were holding calls that they've always. That's nothing new. The Raiders, in my opinion, as much as I watch them, for that. Um, there of course there was the play of where the Bengals got the touchdown, but apparently the whistle was blowed before the receiver caught the touchdown. Um, apparently it's non-reviewable, and I just don't know what else to go with this. In all honesty, like the game's over. I know that. I get that, and I've moved on from it. But at the same time, it's just like I think the refs kind of blew that, or there's something wrong with that whole thing that happened overall. And could we've won the game if that was gone is true. Yeah, possibly. But at the same time, it's just like and at the same time, it's just like that's what happens. Apparently the group of referees that officiated that game, they're not refereeing the rest of the postseason.
Right, they set him out.
Huh? What?
Yeah. Continue.
Heck. But other than that, it's just it happens. It's there. I don't know what else. I don't. I just it is what it is. Um, and it's just more of the fact of it's like we had a chance. We almost could have tied the game, if but the final pass got picked. So there was that. So I can't fault anything on that team. We did honestly. It's like this. We weren't even supposed to be like the way of how the Raiders season went this whole time. There should have been a chance of us making playoffs. We happened to win our final four game.
Same.
Happened to win our final four games and everything, and then got in and all that stuff. Like people could say, it's like there are probably people saying like we shouldn't have made it, but we won our last four games. We could have won this. In all honesty, if things went the other way, we probably could have tied that game. At the end, probably could have won in overtime, like we've have this most of this whole season, and we'll see how this new season goes. We don't know if we're going to keep the interim coach, though he looks like he deserves it. News of just today that we have just fired our GM, so there's that. We are looking for a new GM for sure. Um, there's also due diligence of the owner having to do interviews with head coaches and all that stuff. If once we get an official decision of if they plan on keeping the interim coach, and we'll see what happens from there. And all that stuff. I am proud to see. I'm actually glad. Like it was a good season in my overall opinion, especially with everything we've gone through stuff. But that's all I can be happy about. Uh, Manny, what about you? How about your season?
So I didn't expect us to get that far, that we did. Um, don't get me wrong. I was hyped that we made it to playoffs. Did I expect us to beat Kansas? I didn't. Uh, but I was excited either way. Game started off pretty good. TJ got a picked up a fumble,
Scored.
ran it in. Yeah. We got a couple picks early. It led to nowhere, but we got a couple picks.
Yeah.
Our defense, I feel like I don't want to say they're overworked, but they shouldn't have to go out there 8 times in a single quarter. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like our defense was holding up, and then after a while, I mean, you can only do what you can do. Uh, I feel like in a weird way, this was good. I feel like they'll notice this. Hopefully, they'll fire some coordinators, some coaches, or you know, get some replacements in there to beef up our line and to beef up our offense. Maybe a couple more cherries on top on the defense side. But other than that, I feel like we just got to focus on our offense and especially our quarterback. But I feel like this starts a rebuild that the Steelers have needed for a long time. Have needed for a long time, I should say. Um, so I'm really sad that Ben couldn't get 7 for 7 in seed number 7. Uh, that would have
Like,
been pretty cool.
dude, that was literally the story I was trying to go. I mean, number seven and
Yeah,
as the seventh seed in his final season.
yeah.
I
So
mean they've
that
done
would
it.
have been really cool.
I mean they've won a title as a wild card from the beginning to the end on the road and everything
Yeah,
like that.
in '05 we
It
were
was 05, yeah.
fifth seed.
Yeah, 05. Like yeah, the last seed was before they expanded it
Yeah,
and all that
yeah,
stuff. Like they've done it like that was my hope. That was me right there. I was like thinking that. I was literally thinking of 05 and everything. Like I can see
Yeah.
this happening.
But I mean, like I said, it's both a blessing and a curse. A curse that we didn't get to see Ben, lift up 7 for 7. But it's a blessing in the long run because I feel like this will, like I said before, help us to realize that we need to rebuild and regrow and rebuild our brand back. Oh, hopefully it goes good.
Now, of course, the question is like, what do you plan on doing for quarterback? Um,
I don't know.
I
That
mean,
I do not.
there are things of Russell Wilson. It was being his last season in Seattle. Do you go for him? Do you draft? See in the thing, do you go for drafting, stick with the quarterback going into the season, finding someone, picking up somebody that may be available, other than Wilson stuff. Because I know none of your backups are not starter worthy. Okay.
No, no, we
Uh,
should have kept Hodges, but I feel like Hodges could have maybe else. But I say we draft one. I don't know if Wilson would want to come Pittsburgh, and I don't know if we would be able to pay Wilson. I haven't looked at our money wise at us money wise, but
in a out situation because we kind of have a quarterback situation in our hands. Maybe I don't know for sure.
yeah,
Um,
no, I think Carr's gone.
thanks. Um, well, my question is, as a possibility, um, if it does, um, Carr going to Pittsburgh.
Uh, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this much: if Carr goes, he's gonna have to earn the respect from Yinzers, as Palomalu did.
Okay.
Um, for those of you who don't know, Palomalu really had earned the respect from a lot of Yinzers. Due to the fact of him being extremely religious, no drinking, no alcohol, no swearing. He's gonna have to prove himself on the field
Wait, he has to
a
prove
lot.
himself. He had to prove himself because he was religious.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's a very, very rough town. Not rough town as in like where we live, but
Mhm.
rough town as in yeah, they're religious, but hard knocks. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it.
I
It's
guess.
you know what I mean? Like don't turn the other cheek, you know. It was a thing. It was a thing.
Is the
And I
mob?
it was I don't know how to explain it. I feel like you had to have realized it when it happened. I don't really know how to explain it,
Of course, because
but
I'm not a
it was
part of it.
yeah, it was very much that mentality that didn't really mesh. He was this person that was forgiving and seen that way because of his background, and that's not really how Yinzers roll. But then eventually he obviously proved himself and they accepted him. But I feel like Carr's gonna have to go through the same thing because of that reason. But we'll see if he does.
Um, is Juju staying or what's up with him?
I have no idea.
Is his his contract situation his
It was only
contract?
1 year.
So it was just that season.
Yeah, it was just that season for Ben. He said. Yeah, I think so. Well, we did good when he wasn't with us, so we're good.
True. I was really hoping that's why because like Juju's supposed to be back. I was like, oh man, there's a
And he
possible
didn't
chance.
really make a difference.
Damn. I was like, damn,
He really didn't
Juju.
even make a difference. Like
Come on, man.
honestly, I say go back to when Tomlin first came in the team and his motto just stop the run, run the ball. I say we go back with that motto. It worked.
Well, yeah, but I think because you have to look at it also. I think it's just more of the fact of like the fact of what that offense was before and who you had, and
Yeah,
all that stuff. But that totally went to bed because two out of those four players had to be drama queens.
Yeah, pretty much.
and all that stuff. And look at them now, and look at those two now.
Yeah. Well, and Bell. Oh, wait, no, that's what you're talking about. Never mind.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was talking about.
Bell and
I,
Brown.
I was talking about Bell and Brown
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Because like, I mean, Juju had his stuff, but he stuck with the team at least.
Yeah, yeah. Juju had minor stuff. I don't look at Juju stuff as
As
bad as I look at
as
Bell
the
and
other
Brown.
two, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and all that stuff. Like literally, if those two had to like shut their mouths and all that stuff, I probably could see you guys winning at least.
Yeah, and mainly I look at Juju's as not really drama queen. I look at Juju's more as he's just young. You know,
Yeah,
or he was young. Like, I can't really blame him for that.
yeah. So it's just like, it's just so weird. It was just so weird because like thinking about it, especially for after seeing like because Brown being gone now and all that stuff, Bell who was recently with some team and just got cut and all that stuff, and then it's like you just like look at it, and it's like Ben in his last season and everything like that right now. It's like you
I
have
feel like they should have came back just for one season.
it's like, but yeah, but it's like they were like, you got to
That
pay
wouldn't
me.
have happened,
It
but
wouldn't
that would have
happen because they would have like, you have to pay me. I'm like, bruh,
been yeah,
you screwed yourself on that part
yeah, yeah,
and all that stuff. So, but it's like looking at that, it's like how it being Ben last season, how those two ended. It's like thing is like if those two weren't being drama queens, this is a special team. This is a good team, no
yeah,
matter what, season in, season out, and all that stuff, and all that stuff. But it was
yeah.
just like,
The Killer Bees would have been awesome if they continued,
yeah, exactly. It was just like,
especially with the way Watt's been playing. Oh man,
oh my gosh. Like I
and
would be like,
then trading out. Oh no, we wouldn't have had Connor anyways. We would have had Bell. I was gonna say, well, then we wouldn't have had Juju though, and I feel like Juju's kind of our future.
yes.
Yeah, so
But
I mean, in
that's
a
if he
weird way, it was
stays.
kind of cool. That's it. I think he's gonna stay.
You think he's gonna stay?
I think he's gonna stay.
I hope he does stay, in all honesty, because I think it's like that way because you have that solidified receiver at least,
Yeah,
and then just like if you do decide to go young, you have some. He has something to go to at least, and all that stuff.
yeah, definitely.
And
I think Juju stays. I mean, not Juju. Yeah,
oh, what a beautiful path. Anyways, but yeah, so it's like
yeah. No, I don't think Juju stays though. I I want him to. I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, no. I mean, Ben's out of the picture. I guess it depends how much Ben's salary not being there frees up. And then if, in that case, are we going with the rookie in the draft? Are we going with, Wilson, Carr?
Well, because like here's the thing.
I mean, maybe even Rodgers.
If you go the route, oh yeah,
I
I
mean,
forgot about Rogers. I forgot about Rogers.
I
Yeah.
mean, Rodgers would be pretty cool.
Well, like here's the thing: if you go that route by picking one of those three up, Juju's gone.
Yeah, definitely, especially because on the money wise.
Yeah.
But then here's the thing: I'm extremely worried if we get like a Rodgers, if we get a Wilson, a really good established quarterback, and don't beef up our old line. It's not really going to make a difference.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Well, I mean, Rogers been through bad all before.
yeah,
He's done fine. And also, I think out of the three, I think Rogers would be more equipped about having if being on having a bad line
due to him being a veteran, yeah,
and all that stuff. Like
his experience.
Wilson's not used to it, and then Card though he's had some semi part bad lines. He hasn't done well around that and all that stuff. I think Wilson would be like less equipped on that for those three.
Yeah,
Carr can probably can get around it, but
it'll be a bit of a struggle.
he'll have some struggle. Wilson, I mean Rogers would probably be the best equipped with that. But
I
then
mean, I'd love Rodgers in the black and gold. That'd be awesome.
but the thing is like I don't know. Does he want to stick with cold weather again?
Yeah, but does he want a loyal fan base?
I don't think he cares at this point.
That's true. That's
I
true.
I really don't think he cares.
Yeah. He doesn't have to carry. He's Aaron Rodgers.
Guy has done well for him.
Yeah, that's
My
true.
minus the whole mishap with the whole vaccine thing. And everything like that.
I wouldn't talk about that. That's
No,
something
I'm not.
else.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's more like looking back at it, especially between the vaccine issues between him and Brown. His is more laughable than Brown's.
Yeah, he's just like, eh.
Eh.
Brown's like,
Brown's like, oh, you just messed up badly.
yeah, yeah,
What's wrong with you?
yeah,
Because
definitely.
if you look at it now, it's like the Rogers thing is an afterthought now. Really,
Yeah, nobody really thinks about it, but Browns is still a thing.
Browns is still a thing, and it's like you can think of it. I don't want to. No, I don't know if I should say it like that and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like he actually screwed up.
Yeah,
Like Brown did worse. In all honesty, freaking Rogers thing is just more of the meaning of the word between vaccination and immunization.
yeah,
That's literally what it is. The definition is a definition. The difference on that. That's literally what it is. And all that stuff. But everybody else is just being weird. Everyone else is just being. Everybody else wants to be. But I guess it is what it is. But I was like, but like I said, that's neither here. Um,
yeah. But out of those three options or four options, I think I'm leaning less towards Carr. I don't really think. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy Carr,
I hope he
but
stays.
I don't want him in Pittsburgh. I just don't think it'll be a good fit for him.
Probably not. Also, like in all honesty, I can't think of Rogers going. I mean, not Rogers. A car going anywhere really.
And I can, just not Pittsburgh.
Well, I mean, like, what other team you think of
Uh,
that would need a quarterback though?
see here.
As
The
many.
Dolphins.
That's a that thing is whole. That thing's a mess in itself, and everything like
Hey,
that.
oh, think about it. Trevor Lawrence to Pittsburgh.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yep, Trevor Lawrence.
I don't know if ownership would be willing to do that though.
I don't know either, but it'd be awesome.
I mean, like, especially how that their last game went, how they just trounced the Colts and all that stuff. They probably already automatically think they have a bright future out of them.
They don't, but
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying,
bring
though.
Lawrence, bring Lawrence to the Berg. Let him get some rings.
You would have
You
to,
know,
but that's going to require trading them. They're not going to cut them
give him Haskins.
and all that stuff. You would have to trade. You have to figure out some kind of trade for that.
I say trade.
But also
Give Juju for Lawrence.
the money doesn't make sense there. Well, that doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter trading him because Juju's contract is done.
Oh, that's true. Damn. Yeah.
There's no point of trading Juju. You would have to and all that stuff. So it's like literally it's like in trading him a 1 year quarterback for a backup.
Yeah.
That doesn't make
I,
sense at
I I
all. You would
would I
have
would
to
say a
sweeten the
draft
pot.
pick, but
You
I would
have
say a
to.
draft pick,
No, you would have to. You would have to do a
but
draft
would
pick.
they take it? They already have a first round pick.
They have the first round pick. But they would take a second one. They really would.
That's true. That's true.
They really would. But then again, there is no quarterbacks in the draft.
That's exactly.
That's the other thing because you don't. There's no quarterbacks in this draft that I think of that I can think of on the back of my top of my head. No, there's no quarterback out there. No, it's and everything for those ones and all that stuff that I can think of.
Yeah. I think we'll just wait for Arch Manning
Wait,
to be
is
draft eligible.
I mean I mean Bennett maybe, but I don't know if he was.
No, I just say hold it off until Arch Manning, and
Oh,
then we can draft him.
there is no way you guys are gonna pick up Archie Manning. I will say that
I
right
I
now.
say I say here we just spiral down for years, so that by the time
No,
Arch Manning
no,
cut.
you might as well just give up Tomlin if you're gonna do that. You do
That's
realize
true. I don't, Tomlin would not let that happen.
he has not have a single losing season since being the head coach of that team.
That's true, and he would not do that willingly.
And exactly. And all
I
that
send
stuff.
him.
You're
I
literally
say butter him up a little bit. Send
you
him some towels, couple different things, kind of for it to let him tank now in
no
college.
him tanking college. No, he has to do well in college to get to be that pick.
That's what I'm saying. Let him tank so that nobody wants him, and then we pick him. Boom, he starts doing good again.
Oh
Super Bowl bound. I say we get Archie Manning. I say we
no,
get him.
no, you're not gonna get him.
That'd be awesome to see a Manning in black and gold.
You're not gonna get him.
You never know. People
Kind of,
said that the Jags wouldn't beat the Colts.
I kind of do know
Where do you think he's going?
who Archie.
Yeah.
It's too soon to tell.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna be like the Giants.
It's too soon to tell
That'd be hilarious.
because one, he's not even on a college yet. He's not even in a college yet.
He's going to Texas.
Going to Texas.
Yeah, he is. He's
I
going
don't
to
think.
Texas.
I don't know. What is his prospects? Colleges.
Uh, Texas, Oklahoma.
He's definitely not going to Oklahoma.
I know there's three of them. Or it's Alabama. I know Texas is like low. Um, because he has five. He said Texas was one of them.
Looking at early commitment this year, Bama, Georgia, Clemson, Texas, Ole Miss, LSU. So far, are the big top ones.
I mean, we do got ears though. We
What?
got we got we got Quinn. So I don't know. I say go for Archie. He's a Manning. You have to.
Of course, almost any top school would want to do that.
Because I was like, I mean, we got Quinn though, and I was like, nah, ditch Quinn. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I was like, I love you, Quinn, but it's a Manning. You
How you
have
gonna
to.
you're loving a kid that hasn't even played a single down in college football
The mullet, bruh. The mullet.
and all that stuff. Literally spent a free year in Ohio State and all that stuff
Exactly like a boss.
and all that stuff, and then just does and then now going to Texas
Yeah, he's coming back home, dude.
after even though he never committed there.
He was going there though, and then dipped out because he wanted to make some money.
He wanted to make money. But that NIL life gonna be that's changing everything in college football
Yeah.
stuff. Oh my lord.
Can I
Uh
blame him? Absolutely not.
you literally can't. In all honesty, you literally can't. I mean, unless you're like old school college football
Yeah,
person.
he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go up to Ohio, make some money, not play, come back down to Texas, play. Do I blame you? No, I don't.
You can't really. You really can't. It's just
Why? Because I would have did exactly the same thing.
I'm just saying like the things about that, especially with the NIL stuff. Like I can understand it from players getting paid and all that stuff, but you really need if you plan on going to especially to a big school, you really need to back that play. You need to back it up once you start playing
Yeah,
and all that stuff because everyone else, especially like the older generation that loves college football, are just gonna think of you as just something just going for the money and nothing else and all that stuff
yeah, that's true.
and all that stuff. Like I understand of college players wanting to get paid. I really do and all that stuff. But it's like if you really want to look at that money, you need to think of being good at the game itself and all that stuff, and then hit the big time in the NFL where you have more of a chance to get way better money and all that
Yeah,
stuff and other things along with that too and all that stuff. Like I get yourself of supporting yourself now, but you need to really think it through
yeah,
and all that stuff. And then college is gonna have to start looking at that too, of like trying of getting to these kids. Freaking Deion Sanders got two top players, high school players, to go to Jackson State and all that stuff. That is
pretty dope.
that is crazy. Also, and the only reason why NIL deals and all that stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's why. Also, nothing against Jackson State and those kind of colleges and all that stuff because those kind of colleges are profound black only colleges and all that
Are
stuff.
they?
Yeah. I forget the
Yeah.
actual like acronym from.
BOC?
Oh,
That makes sense. BOC for like only college. I mean, you can really say anything and I'll believe it. Really.
I know. That's why it's
I mean,
like that's why I'm like, Manny, don't stop. You're agreeing too much.
BOC does make sense though.
Oh, it's not BLC.
No, not BLC. BOC.
BOC.
Yeah, black only college.
Let's not call it that.
Wasn't that what you just said?
I don't. Well, I'm yeah, but saying it like that just makes it sound very weird. I don't know why.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. BOC. Sounds kind of cool.
I can't think of the term it is, but yeah, those are like those kind of colleges right there and all that stuff within those are like profound kind of
Mm,
and HBCUs. There we go.
what does that stand for?
Historically black colleges and universities.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know? Yeah. So that's what it is. It's surprising that it's still surprise. It's just very surprising to see that. Oh, but anyways,
That's his name. Kenny Pickett.
okay.
Local hero. Plays for Pitt. He already has kind of a following in the city of Pittsburgh. I think he's pretty good.
Oh, the quarterback from Pitt.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. He
pretty sure he's eligible.
loaded as a possible.
Yeah, see? He already has a local, like, a bunch of people love him in the city because he plays for Pitt. I'm pretty sure he's from Pittsburgh. I think.
He's from New Jersey,
Oh, you play in Pitt, you're basically from Pittsburgh.
pretty much.
Uh, especially if you transfer from Pitt to Steelers, you pretty much you're from Pittsburgh.
You're from Pittsburgh. You're from
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
basically,
You're from Pittsburgh.
that's how that works.
Let's
I
see
mean,
here.
hey, so are the Trojans gonna come back? Are Trojans coming back?
I hope.
They gonna be cool again?
I hope you pick up Lincoln Riley and all that stuff. Done super well at Oklahoma and everything like that. He's recruited. He's recruited in California, and also he does get players from California when he was in Oklahoma. So that just helps right there and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So it's
The
like,
Moon Knight trailer dropped.
huh?
The Moon Knight trailer dropped.
What a what now? Oh yeah,
Okay.
I know. I just didn't haven't brought it. I just never brought it up.
Yeah, yeah.
There will be for those who are listening and watching, there will be a reaction video to the Moon Knight trailer on our YouTube channel. So be sure or it'll already be available for watching this. So check it out. But yeah, so yeah, back to USC. Yeah, so I'm really hoping and all that stuff. Like literally, I got into college football because of USC
Mm,
and Cal when they were good at the time and all that stuff. And then
yeah,
ever since then, it's always been the SEC.
yeah.
It's just been yeah, and all that stuff. So this is gonna be I'm really hoping not just for like college football in USC, but for college football on the West Coast and everything because it's needed.
True.
It's really needed. Like, give me the reason to watch college football at night that doesn't involve an SEC team.
I'll give you one.
Don't say
Stanford.
Texas. Oh, I literally thought you were going to say Texas for some odd reason. Stanford. I don't know what's up with Stanford. Stanford has not been the same ever since Andrew Luck left.
Yeah.
And Stanford has not been, and I think they still have the same coach from
Do
that
they?
time. Shaw. What was his name?
Mm.
I don't know if he. Yeah, that's how bad it is. I don't even remember. I don't even know if Stanford still has the same coach from the last time I played. Yeah, he's still the coach there
Wow.
and all that stuff. Surprised
So they're just bad at
I'm surprised they haven't.
recruiting?
I'm surprised they haven't fired. Well, it's Stanford. First of all, Stanford's one of those high end, nice colleges and all that stuff.
That's true. I
That's
applied to Stanford.
that's more smart and all that stuff. Though, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like they have had their sports recognition and all that stuff and everything like that. But it
Yeah.
seems like ever since then, it's always been. I don't. They have not had
I
any
got
kind of
denied, by
prominence
the way.
besides women's basketball team.
Just getting that out there. I got denied, but
I
I still applied.
I kind of figured. I kind of figured that because like you're because since I've known you, you have not there. You're not at
Yeah,
Stanford.
I'm not like, hey, I'm going to Stanford. That'd be cool though. That'd be cool.
Um, but yeah, so
What do they say? Let's go trees? No, that's not. Is
I
that
don't
a thing?
I don't know if it is. Probably
That sounds like a drug thing.
it sounds like it.
That's, no, I feel like that's something they would say, right? Because they're the trees, aren't they?
2011. Oh, my apologies. I screwed up right now. Their last good season was when Harbaugh was there. My apologies.
Oh, that makes sense.
And also, Luck spent. I think Luck spent his last season. Yeah, yeah. His last season was with Shaw. Luck's last season with Stanford
Mm.
was with Shaw. Okay, and all that stuff. But still,
What about Purdue? Does Purdue University even have any teams? Actually,
they have sports.
they do. What kind of sports teams they
They
got?
have a football
Yes.
team. They're in the Big Ten.
Oh, are they good?
No,
Oh, I say we go. We try out. We walk on. Hey, you never know.
let's see here. Okay, well, for basketball, they're actually good.
Then try out for the basketball team. You're good at basketball.
Um,
They
Anyway,
they got they got a hockey team. No,
so
it's not as. I mean, obviously not as good as the Spartans, but I mean, or the Gophers. I mean, it's not the Spartans or the Gophers, but I mean, they probably don't. It's a California team, right?
who Stanford?
No, no, Purdue. Isn't Purdue in California?
Oh,
Oh, where's they at?
no, not at all.
Oh, where's Purdue at? I don't know where Purdue is. Is it in Purdue? Is that the name of the city?
No,
Oh,
Indiana.
oh, okay. I thought Purdue was like in Purdue, California.
I literally said the Big Ten. That should automatically. Oh, you don't know.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that is true. I didn't hear that. My bad. That makes sense.
Um,
Oh,
I don't know. Wait, hold on. They have other sports.
they have badminton.
That's yeah. No on the badminton. Oh, I thought you were gonna make another guess. Okay, never mind. Um,
What about lacrosse?
uh, no.
Ah, damn. Polo with the horses.
Oh no.
Is that a college thing? Can you play polo
I
in
have no
on horse
idea. I
like in
literally,
college?
I literally have no idea.
Can you letter in polo? That'd be cool. That'd be pretty. That's a pretty rich school if you letter in polo.
I wouldn't call it rich. So I'm just.
The schools we went to would not have a polo team on
But
horses.
we're not that kind of school. where we it's not like that. I don't know. We wouldn't. I don't think anybody. Like, I would not be surprised if some kind of school, California, no matter where, and all that stuff, has a polo team.
I feel like LA does.
Like, I will not be surprised.
Look it up, see what happens. High school polo team.
High school polo team. Or
Yeah.
they'll
On
probably pull up.
horses though.
It'll probably pull up water polo.
It probably will.
Ice water polo.
Can you look up horse polo?
Wait, wait,
I don't
wait.
know.
Where's okay? I found an article in 2015. The headline says a high school where a student might letter in polo. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
What do you
See.
mean water polo?
No, it's polo. It's actually with the
Oh,
horse.
okay. It's actual polo. Okay.
Uh, Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, in Florida. Okay.
Didn't,
Them
ex-
Floridians like their polo.
didn't expect that one now.
Yeah. That was gonna be like Beverly Hills or something. What about curling? Can you do curling in high school?
Yeah, but I don't think in the states it's a thing.
It's just
I mean,
Canada.
we do have a U.S.
Nobody watches curling in the States.
Hey, curling's cool.
I know, but nobody watches it.
Are you watching the Winter Olympics, by the way?
No. NHL's not
What?
sending their players. If the NHL sits out, I sit out. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, isn't it
That's
because of
boy.
COVID concerns?
Yeah, because over there, what the way they're going to be managing stuff, they don't like it, they don't like it, and they don't want to. They couldn't change it, so they're not sending any players.
Looks like there's a high school, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. You can do curling if you're into that. Okay, here's what I gotta know. So bobsledding, right?
Yes.
I always hear the Jamaican bobsledding team. Is that like a big sport? Is that like a big thing over there? Like, do
No,
Jamaicans love bobsledding?
no,
Oh, okay. I just thought like Jamaica was like loving the bobsleds or something.
no. It's only because of the movie.
Oh, what is a movie?
You've never seen the movie Cool Runnings?
No,
Please tell me it's on Disney Plus. Please tell me it's on
it's a
Disney Plus.
Disney movie.
I am giving you homework. If I can
Okay,
find this,
are the accents good?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
it's on. Shut up. Okay, it's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. This is your homework. By next week's episode, you're gonna watch this movie and you're gonna give me a rundown on this and what you think of it.
All right.
All that
I
stuff.
mean, is it a '90s movie?
1993.
All right, I'll watch it.
All right,
'90s Disney sports movies were kind of fire.
and all that stuff. Dude, this is one of my favorite movies.
Mine's Motocross from
And all that
Disney.
stuff.
Actually,
I'm not surprised.
it's on Disney Plus. I recommend you guys go and watch it. Um, about a girl and her brother gets injured,
It's not even an actual Disney movie. It's a Disney Channel movie.
but it's a great movie. Okay, here I'll watch that bobsledding movie if you watch Motocross.
I've seen Motocross.
Okay, well I'll still watch bobsledding movie.
I've seen Motocross. I see what you're trying to do there. I was like, I've seen that movie already.
Hey, did you see that one? I think it was, I can't remember what company made it, but it
Mm.
was like a monkey and he played hockey, but it was like a monkey.
Was this a Disney
And
movie?
I can't remember. It was there was one of them where he played hockey, and then there was another one where he skateboarded. It was like Airbud with the monkey though. It was a hockey one, a skateboarding one. Oh man. And I
I wouldn't be surprised if that's spinned off of the Airbud franchise.
like Air Chimp.
Watch it be that. I kid you not. Oh, I think most valuable primate
Yeah, that one. That one.
movie came
Dude,
out.
that was a
Movie came out.
hilarious movie.
Movie came out in and there's a sequel.
Yeah, there's a hockey and there's a skateboarding.
Oh, most vertical primate. Okay, that's why for that.
Most vertical.
It is available to watch on Amazon Prime Video.
There you go. The hockey one's pretty fire, dude. I think he gets a Hattie in one of them. It's pretty fire.
Oh my god.
It's, dude, 90s, early 2000s sports movies were creative. So, like, did the actual Jamaican bobsleighing team ever do good? Like,
So funny thing you should say that. If I believe correctly, because I don't remember how long ago it was. I think it was the last Winter Olympics where there was an actually a women's Jamaican bobsled team that made it to the Olympics.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Could be wrong. It's like because winter hotspot.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, I'll be damned. Okay, so there will be a Jamaican bobsled team heading to the 2022 Olympics. This year's Olympics.
When's the snowboarding events?
I don't know for sure.
Because those are
Um.
the only ones I watch. I watch snowboarding and hockey. That's it.
Okay. So yeah. So technically, like Cool Runnings is actually actually based off this because the
Oh,
first
okay.
the team debuted back in 1988. When they had it in Calgary. So they've actually returned to the Winter Olympics in the two-man bobsled in 92, 94, 98, 2002, and 2014, with the women team debuting in 2018. So yeah, it's a thing.
Hey, were you like a really big Shaun White fan?
I don't want to say yeah because like I've known of him and I would check him out, but I wouldn't call myself a fan.
Oh, okay.
Like, 'cause he's competing, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think he already qualified. Actually,
Okay.
I think.
Well, I mean the Winter Olympics is literally like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, I don't really know how normal snowboarding works because I only watch the Olympics.
So
But
hold on.
during that whole thing is like when I started watching it because of Shaun White. But like,
Uh,
I never watched like just regular snowboarding, like throughout the regular whatever leagues they have. I don't know what league they have, but
uh.
yeah.
So wait, so you're not gonna watch hockey again? Why?
NHL's not it. No, that
So it's just
was just a
because
joke. I'm watching
I
hockey.
was gonna say I was like, because like literally I
Yeah.
just went to the Olympic homepage and it literally the first article, the second article that appears on me is like key players for the U.S. men's Olympic hockey team. I'm like, wait a minute, there are gonna be players on there, it's just not NHL
Yeah,
players.
yeah, it's just not gonna be NHL players, like, on any teams.
Yeah, got it,
Yeah.
got it.
So, like, Russia's not getting Ovechkin and stuff like that.
Oh, ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I believe KHL's going, though, so Russia
Yeah,
might be a threat.
yeah, because some of the
Russia's probably gonna be a threat.
so if I saw it correctly, I think a couple players on the U.S. team are from the KHL.
Yeah. Like, it's, KHL's going, SHL's going, trying to think what else. Can't think off the top of my head right now. I know KHL and SHL for sure. I think I saw something from the CHL, but I don't know if it was the SHL team players. It
Uh
could have been the just SHL players that the CHL was posting about.
yeah.
But CHL posted something about it, so I don't know what league they were talking about.
LA Summer Olympics in LA 2028. That is so far away.
It is, but rugby, that's gonna be dope.
Like LA is gonna be something to be cool to see. I think and all that stuff. I'm really excited to see it. To come
Yeah,
into LA and stuff and for that stuff. What was I going trying to find freaking Olympic schedule. Let's see here. NBC. Um oh here we go. Okay, cool. Give me by personalize my schedule. Or why not? We'll do hockey, snowboarding. For fun, we'll add in some curling
just because we talked about it
because we talked about it. How are you watching the Olympics? Peacock and
on
TV.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, because probably like not like the lesser ones are probably gonna be on Peacock.
Oh, okay. So curling.
Curling is Curling's the first thing on the second of Wednesday of February
Oh,
at at 4:05 Pacific Standard Time.
in the morning.
Yeah, it's in China.
Whoa.
It's in
Oh, that's
China.
true. That's true. Man, I might not be able to watch hockey or snowboarding.
Uh, that's women's prelims for hockey. I mean, if I mean, I don't know if you're interested, but uh, the very first hockey game is women's prelims at 8 p.m.
Still can't watch it.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. Give me a sec. I gotta go through all these days. Uh,
4 o'clock and later.
uh,
PM, by the way, 4 PM.
First snowboarding event is happening on February 4th. That's a Friday. It's women's slope style qualifying at 6:45
Okay.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, so I can watch the women's slopestyle. Okay.
Okay, so
Can I watch half pipe? Can I watch men's half pipe?
I'm still looking for that.
Oh, okay.
I'm for Team USA women's hockey is at 5:10 a.m. February 5th Pacific Standard Time. Just to give a heads up on that. Um,
Okay.
men's qualifying, men's slopestyle qualifying snowboarding is at same day, but at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, so I can watch men's slopestyle too.
Um, men's slopestyle final is on February 6th at 8 p.m.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Well,
I still haven't. Men's haven't even popped up yet for hockey. Um, there is a men's women's parallel giant silo. Qualifying on February 7th, which is at 6:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Uh, men's half pipe qualifying February 8th, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
sweet. Okay. Okay, so I can watch the half pipe for sure.
You can watch that. Yeah, so there you go. Um, is this the first men's hockey of anything? Yes. Wednesday, February 9th at 12:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Men's prelims. I don't know what. I think that's Sweden. No, that's not Sweden. Uh,
12:40 PM?
12:40
Wow.
12:40 a.m. My bad.
Oh,
12:40 a.m.
AM. Maybe.
12:40 a.m.
That's a big maybe.
Sweden plays later that night at 8 p.m. 8:10 p.m.
Sweden plays.
Sweden plays.
Who they play?
LAT. I don't know what that is.
Uh,
Give me
uh,
a sec while I try to see if I can find. Oh, this is
who
okay.
LAT is? Latin America. Nah,
Probably. Who knows?
they just
Um.
grouped all the Latin America together.
Okay. Hockey. Literally, there's a freaking schedule within the teams themselves. Okay, cool. This makes it no. It doesn't tell me the teams though. Um. Doesn't results Team USA. This doesn't help whatsoever. Medals. Hope this will help. Come on. Help a brother out here. I am looking.
It still kind of
I
stinks.
look. I am going through 2018 Summer Olympics medal list to know what country this is. That's how you know I'm determined. Latvia,
Is it Latvia? What? Where is that at?
Europe.
Oh, okay, Latvia.
Um,
Okay, so Sweden plays Latvia.
that day,
Okay,
that on that one I saw.
okay.
What
When
was
does Team USA play?
that's what I'm trying to find. Here we go. Thursday, February 10th at 5 a.m. 5:10 a.m. Pacific
Oh
Standard Time.
man,
The first game against. Oh, it's, give me a sec.
CHN,
CH.
not Czech Republic. HN,
China.
China. Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
They play China that game. That's their first game, and then Canada plays the same day. That's at that same time.
at that same time.
Yeah,
Ooh, damn.
against Germany.
Okay, what teams? Where are they in multiple arenas?
I don't know what's where. I don't know what's where. And all that stuff. Probably
I mean, at the same time. That's insane.
exactly. Um,
That Canada game is gonna be really good, though. I think I'd rather watch the Canada game than the U.S. China if I had to choose. I
I'm an
mean,
idiot. I gotta start looking. I gotta start. I could have just clicked on the information detail thing and it gives me the actual team. I hate myself sometimes. I put stress on myself, but it doesn't tell me if it's playing on. I think it's gonna be on Peacock. Well, I think mostly everything's gonna be on Peacock anyway. So yeah, if you have the Peacock app, you can watch all the Olympic stuff.
oh yeah, huh? Hey, so don't they? What's that? Speed skate? Isn't that a thing? Right? That's a thing, right?
Probably in Summer Olympics. I mean, skateboarding and all that stuff isn't the.
No, not skateboarding. Ice skating.
Oh, figure skating,
No, not figure skating. Speed skate.
speed skate. Okay, now you're making more sense.
I was like, what?
You said
I was like,
skating.
what do
I'm
you mean
like,
summer?
I just heard skating. In all honesty, yeah, speed skating is a thing that is happening. There. Oh, now it gives me an actual channel. The first skating is happening on Wednesday, January 5th. That is the U.S. speed skating trials on day one on USA for an hour. No actual
Oh,
time. What? I take back everything I said. That is not the actual thing I'm looking. Oh, here we go. I am looking at trials. I'm not looking at the first thing. Oh, here we go. This makes more sense now. I hate myself. The first Olympic event for speed skating is happening on Saturday, February 5th. It is the women's 3,000 meter for all skaters at 12:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the men's is the next day at the same time. Well, that's for the 5,000 meter. My bad. To clarify that. So yeah,
okay.
and there's more after each day after that.
Yeah.
They're mostly like in the early morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to know more, go to NBCOlympics.com. This is not an ad. I'm just pushing this out there for everybody. and set up your
I'll probably be texting you with the scores. Asking you for the
and set
score.
up your scatter and set up. I'm gonna be sleeping during those games.
No, you won't.
I'm
You
not.
got it.
I'm not watching.
You should. You should.
I mean, like, who was USA's again?
5.
I'm not doing it. I ain't gonna be watching the Olympics until it comes to LA and it comes on a decent time.
But
I'm
it's
sorry.
winter
I'm,
Olympics.
I'm
Hey, when
in
when
the
are the X
Olympics.
Games?
I
When are
mean,
the X Games?
I don't think they're having that.
Damn, that was like the cool one.
Uh, X Games Aspen 2022. It's this weekend.
Aspen.
It's
Where's
this.
that? It's this weekend. What the hell? Okay.
You wanted to know.
I didn't think it was that close.
Aspen's in Colorado. Just to give you a heads up on that.
Oh, okay. So it's in Colorado. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, it says, is it in Colorado? It said
Yeah.
Aspen. Isn't that like a country?
Oh, what's this place in?
Oh, oh. So when are the is it
Gosh,
the summer X Games or the winter X Games?
Manny,
Is that a thing?
Manny, Manny. I'm gonna let you carefully think that one through. It is happening. It is happening this weekend. It is January. The season is still
Oh, okay.
currently. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then what? It's snowboarding as well.
Yes.
Trying to think. What other extreme
So.
sports in wintertime are there?
Oh my God, Manny. Things I gotta do. Things I do for you.
Ice fencing. That should be a thing. Ice fencing.
How would that work?
You fence on ice skates. That's pretty badass. Double the knives.
That's a lot of control on your body there.
How about this? What about ice jousting? You skate at each other full speed with jousts.
Sounds like you're gonna die.
That's pretty badass.
Sounds like you're gonna die from that.
I think we should call Travis Pastrana. I think we got a winner right there.
It sounds like someone will die from that. Oh, speaking of jousting, so Peacemaker came out last week.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say we should joust.
No, no. Guess what else came out on HBO Max that same day? The last
Jackass.
the last
Oh.
duel.
Oh man.
So literally, I kid you not, because like I was watching, I was about to watch Peacemaker, and the next thing I know is like recently added. So Peacemaker, and then the last duel. I was like, oh, that's cool. Went back to watch. Would start just.
You should have watched the last duel.
I was like, I was considering it, but then I was like, I thought about it to
You
myself.
were like, oh, but the time.
The time
It's
is
a lot
not.
of-
Nah,
It's a lot of.
I don't think
a
it's
lot.
worth it. Oh my gosh.
You're like, I don't want to waste 7 hours.
I don't know if I want to wait
Watch one movie.
watching 3 different scenarios of one thing.
Yeah, yeah. The same thing from different perspectives.
Again, good movie. It's like, I kid you not. It's like when I saw it there, I don't know. It was like the stress of wanting to like just seeing it was like, oh dear.
The rewatchability is very low.
I'm sorry.
Very low.
Again,
An amazing movie.
a good movie. Loved it. Enjoyed it. Once I see that on HBO Max, every time I get on, stress just kicks in.
I remember when we first watched it, we get to it and it's like, what does it say? The night of, or the
Perspective
what
one
did
or
it
something
say?
like that. It was like something like that. How
It says something. It's like from
the
what's his
side
name's
from the side of this
perspective.
perspective, I'm like, oh shit, this is not going well. This is not gonna go well.
And like the first time I didn't catch it, the first when it first started, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch it until the second one. It was like from the perspective of blah blah blah, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, maybe they're not gonna show her perspective, and
They
then they
did.
do, and I'm like, damn.
Because like you would think it's like, okay, like, but it was like I was thinking like, oh, 3 different perspectives, but it was gonna coincide in one final scene. Technically, it did and all that stuff, but it took too long to get there and all that stuff.
Very long.
I was like, "God dang." Stuff, come on. Oh, that stuff.
Halfway through, I was like, "Ah, we should just go. We already saw the movie."
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Honestly, if I was in my living room, I would have fast forwarded till the end. I'm not gonna lie. I would have saw one perspective and been like, "I know what I need to know," and then fast forward.
Oh my gosh, that was so crazy. Like, just like, again, like, good movie, enjoyed it, and all that stuff. I was like, I don't know. I was like, it's not worth seeing in theaters again. And then as soon as I see it pop up on HBO Max, I was like,
No.
I'd rather spend 3 hours with Peacemaker than 2 hours with this.
Yeah.
And it was told the 3 hours were worth it on that
Yeah,
stuff
the 3 hours were worth watching Peacemaker rather than 3 hours of the same movie.
of that movie.
Of an hou 3 hours of a 1 hour worth movie.
Like, literally, you can shrink that down to and get that all together and all that.
Yeah, you didn't have to do different perspectives. I get what you were going for, and I get the way you did it. It makes sense showing different the same thing different ways. I
Yeah.
get that. You coulda just showed the real one and then make yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Oh my gosh. So, uh, I guess we can probably bring it up. We're not gonna say who. I'm just more. It's more of a tease. So next week there will now be a third chair to the podcast. Guess you can technically say virtual chair. No way. And all that stuff. Next week, as
Yeah.
Manny stays quiet.
My bad, I was yawning.
Oh
There will
man, you're excited
Yeah, yeah, there will be a 3rd seat to the round table of nothingness.
of the No Name podcast.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna start calling it the round table of nothingness. I like that. I personally like that.
I think having this person who we known so well and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna bring another element to us and everything like that. And you're hosting next week too, so it's gonna be
I
interesting.
am hosting. It's gonna be an interesting episode. I got a lot of things.
It's gonna be very interesting. What's that gonna bring with it? Everything on that too. And stuff.
I got a lot of interesting things.
Oh dear.
So very
Stuff.
interesting.
And then of course, like we have the podcast where our this is I guess we can just talk about this because we're about to end soon and all that stuff, and I'm probably gonna talk about it now. We should probably start thinking about social media more now.
Yeah, we should. We should. We're gonna be on OnlyFans.
No, not that kind of
Uh,
social media. I'm just I'm just mainly talking about our Instagram and TikTok.
it's gonna be toes and feet only.
Mhm.
Um,
Each month is a toe of a different person.
yeah, yeah, not us, just a
Guess
random person.
guess you have to guess who it is.
Yeah, not gonna be us. It's gonna be a random person we find. It's just you get what you get, and you get one toe. You get the big toe.
Mhm. Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
It's
Um,
like a foot fetish mystery box.
so the plan is we'll do clips and all that stuff for now, just see how it
Yeah, yeah.
goes, get everything back together and all that stuff. I already have a couple from this episode, so they'll probably be posted after the episode releases. Oh,
Oh, okay.
if I
So
may
right
add,
now,
and all that stuff. So um, we'll see how that
about right
goes.
now, about
Uh,
right now, go to, as you guys are watching this, after the video, go to no name podcast dot tiktok.com.
I don't think that's the actual link.
I feel like it is.
It's not.
Let's just roll with it. Let's just roll with it. No name podcast slash forward slash tiktok.com
That's definitely
for
not.
all the
That's
different sketches.
that's definitely not how it works.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope. TikTok.com/no name podcast yet.
Yes,
Oh, I g-
that's what it is.
like they will see it if they're watching the YouTube channel.
.org.
Oh, oh, speaking of which, oh, so I didn't get to tell you, and I don't think you saw last week's episode. I changed the layout.
I didn't. I don't watch the episodes. You should though. You
I
should
did.
follow, subscribe, like, share. You guys should watch it. Don't let me be a bad influence. Watch the videos.
Watch the videos. We do recommend it. It helps out a lot.
Yeah,
Like the video if you're on YouTube too, and all that stuff.
yeah, yeah,
It helps. It helps it out a lot. But yeah, I think we should focus on the Instagram account though. Back to the socials, and then we'll probably jump
yeah.
into TikTok and all that stuff. Because yeah, we have that account.
Okay, so it's
The-
less royal. It's less like royal.
oh,
Royal?
how you're looking last week? You're looking at last week's episode, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
It's
so
it and
it's
the font. I like the font.
how this how it looked like. So how that looks. Yeah, that's for because that's just showing it for just me. And so
Yeah,
since I only did last week, this week's will look a little different when it has since it's gonna be both of us. And then of course I've already set it up for next week since because I already had it planned just in case.
yeah. No, it's cool. I like it. I like the font a lot better. I like it.
Okay, cool. All that stuff. But yeah, so it's new year. Thought it'd be nice to change it up. I literally
Can't
just
wait for the rebrand. No, I'm just
it's
kidding.
not a rebrand. It's not a
No,
rebrand.
no, I was just joking.
Not a
Just
rebrand.
joking.
We're keeping the logo. I decided just to change how it looks on YouTube now and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
I
And
also
everything.
I really appreciate the thumbnails. Those are cool.
Oh, you're now just looking at the thumbnails. I've been doing that for a while.
Yeah, pretty much. Uh,
The only
makes
thumb
us look more professional until
in
you
all
click the video.
in all honesty, like the only thumbnails you've seen are the reactions ones that I sent out in the group chat.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the only
Whatever you
ones.
send is the only pictures and thumbnails that I see.
Those are the only thumbnails he's actually seen, and I'm not surprised that
Yeah,
he's not seen the actual podcast ones and all that
yeah.
stuff.
I just realized we have an intro, so that's kind of cool.
And all that stuff.
So, yeah, maybe we can get some air guitar over that. That'd be kind of cool.
No, that stays like that.
I mean, we can talk to Xavier, get some air guitar cover.
And all that stuff. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it like that and all that stuff. I mean, I have an updated idea of what I want to do for the intro anyway. So, but I gotta figure that out.
Does it involve fire?
No, unfortunately,
I think it should. I think it should.
we're not doing fire yet. I'm not that level yet.
Lightning bolts.
I'm not that level yet.
Light
Unless we somehow are able to hire an editor for free.
lightning bolts.
And all that stuff. You're. I think
How
one.
about how about a bald eagle shooting lightning bolts at his eyes? That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Playing the electric guitar.
So a few things before we end. New
That'd be pretty bad.
new co-host joining us next week. Man,
Yep.
new layout on the on the YouTube video and everything. Finally back on socials and all that stuff and everything. Instagram, TikTok will come later, or if not, same time. We'll see.
Should be coming right now.
New videos, hopefully outside of the podcast, hopefully soon. And
Sketches.
sketches, tier lists, reaction videos, and all and everything like that. Uh, the one final thing to talk about to get us for this future for this brave new bold future for the No Name podcast. When are you going to show your face again?
Who is to say I'm not showing my face?
You're really not, in all honesty,
I will be soon.
and all that
And when you
stuff,
do, it's gonna be crazy.
and all that stuff. It's like
I have a
literally,
face tattoo now.
I kid you not. I think like now, as of now, it's like half of our episodes have not shown your face.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been waiting for my Mike Tyson tattoo to heal. I have a Mike Tyson face tattoo.
Manny, you could not. You literally cannot do that with me trying to keep a straight face when I literally see you on a weekly basis.
I just got it yesterday.
He says that now.
Yeah,
And all that
and
stuff.
it's healing. It's scabbing right now, so
Oh my god.
that's That's
Any
why.
anyway, this has before I let go, but one last thing and all that stuff. So, um, are you playing Rainbow Six with us on Thursday?
Not Thursday, Friday.
I
I have
mean, I
things
got
to do Thursday.
you have things to do on Thursday.
Yeah,
God damn it! So you won't, but you're not gonna play. Like, work just to give everybody a heads up. We're recording this on a Monday, so just giving. How about Tuesday?
definitely not Tuesday.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anyways, this is the No Name Podcast. My name is Ricky, co-host Manny. Of course, you will meet our third co-host next week and everything. If you happen to be watching it, don't forget we are here every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, here on YouTube. Also, audio podcast services such as Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, many other ones. If you happen to be checking us out on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. That way, it helps us out for engagement for our shows to be shown on that algorithm. And also, if you happen to be listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, don't forget to drop down a rating and everything. That also helps us out. Also, getting us noticed.
Oh,
Okay.
also try the all new Mellow Yellow Zero. Tastes the same. Has less sweet, has less sugar, has less carbs, and tastes just like the original. And it's very good, and I'd highly recommend it.
Not
Drink
an
Mellow Yellow.
not an ad, by the way. Not an ad. Just a
No, no, just not sponsored,
not
not
sponsored.
paid.
Not sponsored. You
I
really
highly recommend
you
Mellow
really
Yellow Zero.
you really decide to end the podcast on a non-sponsor on a thing we're not sponsored for?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why?
Mellow Yellow.
Gosh, we'll catch you next week. Peace.